What if I told you that right now robots are driving across another planet, searching for ancient life, and preparing the way for humans to follow? That planet is Mars, a frozen desert. A world of dust storms the size of continents. A place where sunsets glow blue instead of red, and maybe, just maybe, the next home for humanity. Today, we're uncovering the mysteries, science, and future of the red planet. Mars gets its famous red color from iron oxide, basically rust, covering its surface. Billions of years ago, Mars wasn't just a dry rock. Scientists believe it had flowing rivers, vast lakes, possibly even oceans. That rusty dust you see? It's evidence of a once active world. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, sitting between Earth and Jupiter. It's about half the size of Earth, meaning if Earth were a basketball, Mars would be more like a baseball. But don't let its size fool you. Meet Olympus Mons. This is the largest volcano in the entire solar system. Nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest, about 600 kilometers, 370 miles, wide. Imagine a mountain so massive that if you stood on top of it, you wouldn't even see the base because Mars curves away beneath you. And that's not all. Mars is also home to Valles Marineris, a canyon system so enormous it would stretch across the entire United States. These massive features tell us Mars once had intense geological activity. Here's where things get really interesting. Orbiters and rovers have found ancient riverbeds, mineral deposits that form only in water ice caps at the poles. In fact, Perseverance rover is currently exploring an ancient river delta in Jezero crater, a place scientists believe once held water billions of years ago. Why does that matter? Because where there's water, there could be life. Even microbial life would completely change our understanding of the universe. Humans haven't walked on Mars yet, but robots have been there for decades. Some key explorers. Curiosity, studying Mars climate and geology since 2012. Perseverance, searching for ancient life. Ingenuity, the first helicopter to fly on another planet. Yes, a helicopter. On Mars. Ingenuity proved powered flight is possible in Mars' thin atmosphere. A huge milestone for future exploration. Mars today is harsh. Average temperature, minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 60 degrees Celsius. Atmosphere, 95% carbon dioxide, air pressure, less than 1% of Earth's. So what happened? Scientists believe Mars once had a thicker atmosphere and a magnetic field, like Earth. But when Mars' core cooled, it lost its magnetic shield. Solar winds stripped away the atmosphere over millions of years. Without atmospheric protection, surface water evaporated or froze. Mars became the cold desert we see today. Now for the big question, could we actually live there? Organizations like NASA and companies like SpaceX are actively planning future Mars missions. Challenges include radiation exposure, food production, oxygen generation, psychological isolation, but we already know. Water ice exists. Carbon dioxide can be converted into oxygen. Greenhouses could grow crops. Some scientists believe humans could land on Mars within the next few decades. This is the biggest scientific question of our time. If Mars once had life, it means life might be common in the universe. It suggests Earth is not unique. It changes everything about biology and evolution. If we find fossilized microbes in Martian rocks, it would be one of the most important discoveries in human history. And if we don't find life, that tells us something too. It might mean Earth is incredibly rare and precious. You don't need a spaceship to see Mars. On certain nights, Mars shines bright red in the sky, visible to the naked eye. Ancient civilizations. The Romans named it after their god of war. The Egyptians called it Herdesher, the Red One. For thousands of years, Mars has inspired myths, science fiction, and curiosity. Now, for the first time in history, we're actually touching it. Mars is more than just a planet. It's a scientific time capsule. A potential second home, a symbol of human ambition right now. Machines roam its surface. Soon, humans might. And maybe one day, when you look up at that tiny red dot in the sky, you'll know someone is standing there, looking back. If you enjoyed this journey across Mars, like the video, subscribe for more space mysteries, and comment below. Would you live on Mars? Because the next giant leap for humanity might not be on the moon. It might be on Mars.